One more thing for you, Alex, before I let you go. Tebas, who, of course, is the head of Spanish football, saying La Liga will play official matches abroad. I think it could be in the 2025-26 season. The official match in the US will strengthen our position in the North American market, which is the second for La Liga after Spain. Other very competitive leagues are coming, so we can't always do the same thing. They would overtake us. Obviously, the famous 39th game that was cited a few years ago, Alex, all the fan backlash meant that the Premier League backtracked over that. What's been the supporters' reaction over the last 24 hours to this announcement?
Yeah, we've never quite seen that same level of backlash here in Spain. And the first important thing to say is this is nothing new from Tebas. This is nothing new from La Liga. Remember, back in 2018, 6 years ago, La Liga wanted to play Barcelona against Girona in Miami. La Liga, they made it official. They officially requested to play that game in Miami. The federation said no. It turned into a legal battle. Other bodies came out against it as well. In the end, Barcelona dropped out and La Liga stepped back and said, OK, we won't do this for now. But if you look back at what La Liga said, like I say, 6 years ago in 2018, they said specifically, as soon as possible, we will do this. So they've never shied away from this. This has always been a La Liga objective. As soon as the environment is right, there's also been this legal case going on in the US, which might go all the way up to the Supreme Court between US Soccer and FIFA and Relevant, who promote La Liga in the US, in terms of the original decision not to allow that game to go ahead and sort of the freedoms that might have been restricted there. So that's the environment around this. But like I say, this is nothing new from La Liga or Tebas. They've always wanted to do this. They've always talked about the importance of this in terms of the growth of the brands. They've always talked about looking to US sports as an example and the way that playing games abroad has worked for US sports. But in terms of the fan reaction, like I say, it's a little bit different here in Spain. The same thing we saw with the Super League. It's very similar, I would say, in terms of sort of the visceral reaction we saw from fans in the Premier League. Just wasn't replicated here in Spain at all for all sorts of reasons. So it might all depend on the clubs involved, on the game. And this is just a comment from Tebas. La Liga, by the way, sources saying this is not an official announcement from Tebas. This was Tebas talking in an interview about an aspiration. But they do feel like they are heading in the right direction and that this is going to happen sooner or later.
Great stuff, Alex. As always, thank you very much. All La Liga games this weekend will be played in Spain across the 4 days. Real Sociedad against Real Madrid kick things off. And then on Sunday, we see the Seville derby, Real Betis against Sevilla. Monday, Barcelona against Valencia. All these games live on ESPN+.